Hey, this is Miko. We're gonna take this Toyota Tacoma. We'll talk about what the trim it is, but we're gonna take it on the off-road course. Let's hop in.
Actually, real quick,
Yeah.
you guys want to take the Trailhunter since that has more stuff in it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let me shut this one down and we'll hop in.
Okay, so we're taking the
this
trail.
one right here.
Is it this one?
Yes. Yep.
Thank you. Go ahead, hop in. All right, so we're in Prairie City, which is outside of Rancho Cordova, which is outside of Sacramento. And they let me take this awesome truck to, where am I going?
You're going to go, why don't you go to the right
Go
here?
to the right. So we're gonna take it on the real off-road course. Never done this in my life, never been off-road in a car. Definitely not in a car like this. It's 3 p.m. It's about 99 degrees. Straight down?
To the
To
right.
the right.
And then straight through those two cones, take it nice and slow through there.
All right.
If you can do me a favor, just go ahead and turn the fan speed up on there so I get some air back here. Thank you very much.
Is that good? Should I turn it off? Or is it normal?
That's the seatbelt chime for whatever reason.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Maybe my thought I was sitting in the right seat here.
Oh, no
so-
worries. Okay. We're going right?
Yep, we're going to turn right and go through that gate over there.
Right.
And we're going to go ahead and get it into four-wheel drive. So if you look at that knob down to your right there,
Yep.
you'll notice that you've actually got two knobs there. There's the upper knob. That's your drive mode select, which
This
we'll go
one?
through. Then there's the lower knob.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to depress that silver button on the left side of the knob there,
Uh-huh.
and then rotate that over
Okay,
to
got it.
4H.
Thank you, Leah.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we can continue driving. So now we're in four-wheel drive high. We're going to be in four-wheel drive low in a moment, but we're going to just make sure we get over to our obstacle course.
Okay.
All right, and then head to your left. So see those two cones at the base of the rocks right there? I want you to go right on up to those two cones.
All right. What if I'm scared?
Well, I can't control your emotions for you, but I can tell you that this truck will do a whole lot of the hard work for you.
Okay, there we go.
All right, let's go ahead and stop here.
Yep.
We're going to shift it to four-wheel drive low. So go ahead and shift it to neutral first,
Shift to neutral.
and then go ahead and rotate that over until it says 4L. Up the bottom portion of the
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Okay.
This one.
So now you got to go back to drive, hold your horses, hold your
Yep.
horses. All right. So what we need to do next is we want to engrade our multi-terrain select. So that is the button there that says MTS. Go ahead and press that. And this is modifying our traction control and throttle response for different terrains. So now I want you to rotate the top knob you were
Yeah.
rotating. Let's go ahead and put that in rocks since we're going to be driving on rocks.
The other way. Okay, Rob, got it.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and activate our crawl control. So you're going to press the button that says DAC/crawl right there. And now you're going to set your speed with that top knob. I want it to be speed number 2. So see how you got one blue bar there? Go ahead and rotate that to the right. It'll pop back up 2. Perfect.
Okay.
Now you can go ahead and lift off the pedals and just put your feet flat on the floor. The truck is going to do gas and brakes for you.
Nice.
So this is our crawl control. It's like an off-road cruise control.
Yeah.
And it just makes it where all you have to worry about is steering.
I'm not worried. Don't look worried.
You said you were a minute ago. All right, so something else we have available to us in the Trailhunter here is we have the stabilizer bar disconnect mechanism. So that's going to be that button on the right there. Go ahead and press the far right one. Okay. And what you should notice is you should feel a little bit more softness
Yeah.
in the front of the truck now. And that's because we're now letting the front suspension move independently, which is going to give us better suspension articulation and also better ride quality as we're going through stuff.
So all of this stuff, this is some of it is only available for the Trailhunter, right?
Correct. And so far, that's just the stabilizer disconnect.
Okay.
Is the only thing that is Trailhunter specific. Well, actually, sorry, that's not true. It's just the TRD off-roads we have here don't have that, but you can get that in the TRD off-road or any of the off-road trims above that. So here, you also see you've got your cameras right there that are showing you what's in front of the truck and also where your front tires are. So go ahead and swing this to the right here.
Just turn to the right?
Yep, turn to the right.
Okay.
And so right now you can go ahead and give it just a little bit of gas so that we can go a little faster. Throttle control speed is good there. We're going to be making another right turn here. This one's super sharp, so swing it nice and wide before you turn it in there, or else you're going to be making a super right turn. Nice and light there. Right. And once you feel your front tires hit this bump, go ahead and let it go back to that crawl control speed, so just feet flat on the floor.
Okay.
And as we go over these bumps, we're trying to go diagonal. So just like a lower car going over a speed bump, that's what we want to do. Now you're going to feel as we come over this, that back right tire is going to pop up in the air. Right about there. Yep, and same thing here. So then straight down, we're going to go slightly right here.
Slightly right.
Yep, there he goes. Just let your tires get up on top of that. Now start straight down.
Yeah, this is intense, right, Lynn?
Yeah, but it's fun.
Are you sweating? No, AC is nice. We're not sweating. We could be.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and increase our crawl control speed so you can rotate that knob twice to the counter or clockwise direction. Yep, there we go. And then we're going to the left here. So you can see where those cones are. Go ahead and go between the cones going up the hill there. So you'll see, you've already kind of seen this, but you'll really see it here, which is that if we did not have this multi-terrain monitor in front of us, as you're going up this hill, you reach a point where all you're going to see is the hood and the sky. You're going to lose these cones that are up in front of you, but because you have this camera, it's really easy to see, where you actually need to be up here.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so we're going to go kind of straight ahead and then right. And then let's go ahead and we'll do it in just a second. So I want you to stop right up by that sign there.
Okay. Stop here?
Yep, that'll work. And we're going to decrease that speed down to level 2. So stop when you see 2 blue bars. That's perfect right there. Feet off the pedals, and you can kind of see where you want your tires to be there in between those cones.
Okay,
Yep, and resist the urge to use the pedals. Just keep your feet flat on the floor. Let that crawl control do the work.
Yeah, I'm good with adaptive cruise control, so I'm trained
There
to
we
trust
go.
cars. And just keep going straight.
Yep.
Yeah, so I can feel it just stops, right? Just stops completely until it stops rocking. Is that what it's doing?
Yep, and well, it's just that it's trying to figure out how much throttle to get you through there smoothly. One of the things is if we have our suspension compressed too much, we're losing ground clearance as the suspension compresses. So by keeping the speed nice and slow, is making sure we don't compress the suspension too much. So you'll feel like right up here in a second, it's going to come to a full stop as soon as your front right tire hits this bump here. So it has to figure out, hey, how much throttle do I need to get up this? It's going to do the calculation, and then we'll just slowly add throttle till we get up. So other similar systems I've used have had issues where, it stops like that, and then it just gives it a ton of throttle and it launches you up over things. So crawl control does an incredibly good job of keeping it nice and smooth as we go over the really technical terrain. You also take a look at the inclinometer at the bottom of your screen there, so you can see the angles of the truck down there.
So like you're obviously an off-road guy. Like,
Yeah.
would there be some people that's like, oh, it's taking away control, it's taking away all the fun of from this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that would feel that way.
Okay.
And you know, if that's the case, this isn't necessarily for them in that regard, but
Yeah.
it's a nice tool to have. So even for me, I have a 2014 Land Cruiser. It does have crawl control, the older version, which I want to mention. This is a big upgrade from that. The last one was very loud, very intrusive. This one, you notice, it really doesn't make any noise. It just drives.
Yeah.
So this is a big upgrade from that. Let's go ahead and we're going to increase the speed. So just rotate that all the way clockwise.
Okay.
Speed there. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going through sand. So we're going to be heading to those cones to your left over
Left,
there.
okay.
All right.
Give it
So
some gas or let go?
we can just let it cruise till we get our settings right here. So we want to lock our rear differential. So you're going to press that button in the center there.
This one?
Yep, that's the one. Cool. So that locks our rear differential. And we also now want to change our MTS mode. Remember we were in rock? Well, we want to be in sand because we're about to drive through the sand pit. So press the button that says MTS.
Yes. This one? Okay.
Yep. Okay, now rotate the knob and get us to sand mode.
Got it. Perfect.
All right, and now you can give it some gas and then just let off when you get up by those yellow poles up there, and we'll let crawl control cruise us through the sand area. So one area where crawl control is very helpful is when you are stuck in sand. It does a very good job of being able to help unstick the vehicle from the sand. So for me, I definitely enjoy the off-road driving. I don't really use crawl control a whole lot myself because, well, let's just face it, I've got a little bit more driving experience than most.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm here. But where I have used crawl control many times is out in the sand dunes. You know, sometimes out there, dunes are very unpredictable, and getting stuck is part of driving in the dunes. So when I do get stuck, I will often default to crawl control first, and it saves me a whole lot of time out there digging in the hot sun. So I really appreciate it for that.
Alright. Yeah, so this was like smooth, right? I didn't have to do anything, just enjoy it. I'm going left, right?
Yep,
Left.
we're going left here. And let's go ahead and unlock that rear differential now. So go ahead and press that lock button there. Okay. And now that we're out of the sand, we're going to change that MTS mode. And let's go to MTS Auto. So just go ahead and rotate that to Auto. So Auto would be good if you're just driving on multiple different terrain and it's kind of always changing. The truck's just going to be taking note of what it's sensing with the wheels and modifying things as it sees fit. So obviously if you're in something like sand or mud where you know what you're in, it's good to use a dedicated mode for it, but if it's a little bit of everything, Auto's a great choice. Now we want to be able to control that crawl control speed again, so go ahead and press crawl down there. Right, DAC/crawl, yep. And so now we've got control of the crawl speed again with that. So we can leave it at full speed for now.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Straight.
kind of back where we came from over here,
Is it over there somewhere?
to the right. So,
Yeah.
fact, do we want to go down the hill we went down earlier, or do we want to take a normal route? Let's go with our normal route just so you can see all of the stuff here. So, here to make a right between this first set of cones here. Good. And then let's go ahead and slow that crawl control speed down to speed 3.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, and then you can see there's a ditch to the left side of this corner, so just make sure you swing it nice and wide so we don't end up in there.
Okay.
Looks like pushing our thumbs down.
Keep you on your toes.
So some of the other things with this Trailhunter model that we have, this one's specifically designed for like overlanding. So Toyota really took into account a lot of the modifications that people are doing to their basic ones to the left there.
You're right. Okay.
You can put your tires up in this bank to my left right here just for some extra fun if you like. So anyway, they've added things like an air compressor. It's got upgraded suspension with a lift. And all this stuff just adds to, you know, having even more ability to go do overlanding just with a truck that's ready to go out of the box, which is pretty awesome.
Cool. You're from Nevada, right?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
correct.
And we spoke yesterday. Do you have like another job other than this stuff?
Nope, this is
No.
my full-time job.
That's all you do. Cool. I was just thinking if you don't have like a business you want to promote, we can plug you.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we're done, or is it still going
We're
somewhere?
gonna go to the right
Go
here.
to the
We're
right.
gonna go up this hill.
Okay.
Now let it be up to you guys in that we've got, you know, a few other routes and stuff we can run over here. We're basically just about complete with what our route has been for this training program.
Yeah.
But if you guys are still having fun and you want me to take you through some other stuff, I'm happy to do that. It's really up to you.
Well, you know, I don't want to keep, the video too long. Let's just climb up this thing, and I think we'll be good. We really appreciate it.
Sure. Yeah, so you'll notice this kind of curves to the right.
Yeah, so same thing. Yeah, watch the camera instead of trying to see where I am. This is good for San Francisco. Like,
Yeah, right.
Even just on the regular street, sometimes I drive, cannot see anything in the front.
Right, so once you get up on top here, and then what we can do is we'll go ahead and come out of four-wheel drive low. So go ahead and come to stop, shift to neutral.
Okay, neutral,
Okay,
push
then
the
rotate
start
that
button.
to 4H.
4H, okay. That's it?
So, yep, and then go ahead and put it back in drive, and go straight through the cones right there where that little gate is. So you can notice the difference now between 4 high and 4 low, big, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to make an immediate left, and then I'll have you stop at the top of that hill right there.
And then just floor it.
Exactly. So we got one more thing to show you.
Okay.
And this is just, so if you go ahead and down there, notice it says DAC/crawl. So DAC is downhill assist control.
Okay.
And that's available when we're in four-wheel drive high, so just go ahead and press that.
Okay.
And then just like with crawl control, you can set the speed on there. Let's go ahead and set that all the way down to 2 miles an hour. So rotate that counterclockwise.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. And now just let off the pedals, and the truck will manage the brakes for you. So that's what we have when we are in full high. All right. And now you can just go ahead and you can disable that. So press that button to get off of it. And off we go.
Okay.
So
Cool.
we're going to make a left there in between the tent and the Tacoma there.
All right, this was awesome. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, Leah, for recording.
Yeah,
Thank you
you're
guys.
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
All right.